That's how I'm feeling.
Welcome to What's Your POV?
This the right place to be.
And we have
Jay Foreign
and
Skye.
how
Like
you
the
ladies
blue
doing today?
sky.
Great.
Doing really well.
I see y'all look good. Y'all vibing.
Thank
They
you.
came ready.
Came ready. So let's start off with Jay. Jay, tell us about yourself.
I'm 21 years old. I was born in Kenya, but I was raised in Miami for most of my life. I'm a model. I also rap on the side. I'm still trying to figure out what my full career is gonna be when I grow up, but I'm just trying to dibble and dabble in everything.
Okay. Perfect.
Okay. What about you?
Okay. Well, I'm 20. Right now, I work as a manager at YOU, and I'm in school for dental assisting.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Okay.
Yes, working woman.
Okay. Stop playing. Chasing the bag. So we have Jay and Skye, two beautiful women. I'm Gary with an I.
Oh, that's
Ja'HyI,
fancy.
aka
Kind of
KJB.
different. So Jay Foreign, you said that you are modeling. You're from Kenya. Tell me a little bit more about that. Like, what part of Kenya?
I was born in Thika, which is probably like a couple miles out from like the capital, Nairobi. I actually just came back from a trip like 2 days ago.
For real?
How
Yeah,
was it?
literally.
How
like
was
2
it?
days ago. It was good.
That's dope.
There was a lot of people. You know, I had to see my family. I was in the mountains, the city, the outskirts. I saw
got
everything.
pictures?
Yeah, I got pictures. I can show you later.
Yeah, do that. That's perfect. So how's the weather? It's probably hot as hell.
It's like Miami, but
Perfect.
at night, like it gets really, really cool. So
Yeah.
it's just like you have to be prepared for both.
Okay.
hmm
So the language, I don't know if I'm tripping, but Swahili is Tanzania, right?
It's Tanzania. Yeah.
Okay.
They have it in Tanzania and Kenya. So
Oh,
it's,
okay.
it's for my family. It's basically like you learn Swahili, which is basically the state's language, but you also depends on what tribe you're from. So I'm from the
Oh,
Kikuyu
okay.
tribe, so you also have to learn Kikuyu. So it's
Okay.
Kikuyu, Swahili, and then English. So that's how it is.
That's beautiful.
hmm
That's
How was it growing up?
very
over there?
cultural.
I don't remember too much. I came here when I was 3, so I feel like I'm kind of like more of a Miami baby. I'm Americanized, but I understand everything. I just wish I could speak it more.
That's dope. Skye, tell us a little bit
Tell
more.
us more about yourself.
Some more.
You're from Miami?
Well, yeah. Originally I'm from Boca Raton, but
Okay.
then I did move to Broward. Lived in like Miramar, that area for a little bit.
You're a
you guys
Broward
wanna
baby.
know? Yeah.
So how long you been going to school for? Dental assistant?
Well, I started in July. I graduate in February.
Okay.
I'm almost done.
Yes.
Okay, what got your interest in that?
I was just about to ask that.
Yes, I ain't gonna.
Because
I'm not
that's
even gonna lie. With dental assisting, you can always find a job. So like, no matter what, if I don't, Chewy doesn't work out and I need a job, then I'll
You just
be
gonna
able
bounce to that.
exactly. And
I
if I
feel
want to
that.
move all around the state, I have a
feel
job.
that. I ain't gonna lie. Like when I started getting braces, I just got so deep into this whole dental thing. Like I'm on
Orthodontist,
YouTube.
yup.
Yep.
I'm just like, so this is what they did. Okay. When I go, I'll be like, so y'all gonna move the bite plate? Oh no. I'll be ready for whatever they ready for. But we do want to get into it, ladies. This is a little topic that I feel is very important. Like James said, our showrunner said, this is needed. This is like
he didn't say
this is like breathing air.
Yeah, exactly. It's needed.
You know,
So
how important is sex
in a relationship? How do y'all feel like? Oh, I'll let you answer first.
I feel like sex depends on the two people who are in the relationship. But personally, I feel like it is important to have sex in a relationship, but you also have to understand your partner, because you can't like be a horn dog and then your partner is someone that just wants to have sex like once or twice.
Romantically?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
it also just depends on that.
Let me add something to that, because I know like there's some guys I spoke to, they'll be like, if their girl is not giving them like the sex like how they want it, like
They gonna
like
find it
5 times a
somewhere
day,
else.
if they want it like that, it's not okay for them. How do you feel about that?
I feel like that's just you not talking to your partner about your sex
The
life. Like I
communication,
feel like
yeah.
honestly, if you know how to please your partner, then
Yeah.
that 5 times a day is not gonna be 5 times a day. It's probably gonna be once.
Once.
Or twice, because you're really gonna tap
Okay.
out. You know, if you know your partner's body and you
Yeah.
guys know what to do, then that's just
true.
that.
That's true. So it comes down to the communication.
Communication. You can't just have your partner, for example, give you head and you're not telling your partner you don't like it.
How you like
yeah,
it and
you
shit
feel
like
me?
that.
And they're
Okay.
just doing one thing when you want them to do the other.
That's deep.
What about
Skye?
you?
Well, sex is definitely important in a relationship. coming from an Aries, you know,
What is that supposed to
Hey,
mean?
it
What
means
is
a
that
lot,
supposed
my
to
boy.
mean?
hey, it means
Aries.
a lot.
All right.
It is very important. You know, that's one way of people like, you know, showing intimacy with each other. So it's like, I feel like sex is definitely important, and it's something that is needed.
I mean, I feel like definitely like that's like breathing air. But I'm like a person, probably because I'm a Cancer. I don't know, but more so I lean towards the romantic, like intimacy. So like I don't have to have sex to be happy with the person if I want the person. You know what I mean? So like we could just be sitting right next to each other and then I'm okay, I'm fulfilled. But I would still love to sexually please the person, but I don't have to feel good about myself. So I guess it like astrologically, I think that should play a role too.
It does.
So what you think?
I feel like sex is really important in a relationship, but you don't make it the biggest thing. Like you don't make it the biggest thing. Like without sex, and like if you could take away sex out of the whole relationship, everything will fall apart. No, you can't use that as a base because it will
Exactly.
fall bad. So
Agreed.
man,
So she's an Aries. I don't know why
I'm a
going for that.
Gemini.
Gemini. Oh, okay. You are a Capricorn. I don't know.
you trying me?
I don't know.
I'm Aquarius.
Aquarius.
Yeah, Aquarius. Oh, what's that supposed to mean?
I ain't gonna. I'm not gonna. I don't know. I forgot about what Aquarius was, but I
This
don't.
guy's coming from a Cancer. All right, cool, bro.
Cancer is lit. Don't play. Don't play. But back to the sex. Like for me, when I think about sex, like I said, like to me, it gotta be romantic. I don't know. I lean towards intimacy more. So, like how you said, learning the person.
I
And
agree. I agree, but I mean, depending.
I feel like it depends on your mood. Sometimes
Yeah.
you want to have that sensual sex moment, and other times you just want to
You
have
want
like
that-
that,
Exactly.
you know,
Break my
full
back.
throttle like porn star sex.
Put you on
know?
the wall.
So you just gotta, like I said, you have to
Whoa.
talk to your partner and see what they on. Like,
Communications. But how does that play for people who don't have the same like belief in a sexual manner? Like if someone want romantic and someone want
Compromise.
sometimes, yeah, you have to be willing to compromise. If you're gonna be
But that's
with
the problem.
someone for the rest of your life, like you have to be able to be like, okay, maybe my partner's not willing to do this today, so maybe I'm just gonna have to take that step back. And if you
is
can't,
that easy?
it's not easy. But what in a relationship is, it's a relationship. It's
That-
not supposed to be easy.
Low key, that's the
Okay.
problem. People don't want to compromise.
And then it's their business.
Exactly.
She like my business is they compromise when I come through. When I say I want this,
Make sure I gotta have it.
that's how I gotta be.
Do you,
Like-
do you feel like this generation growing up right now? Do you feel like they don't understand? Because I feel like I'm looking at it from this point of view. I think people is really messed up. They think that sex is love, but love, they're not the same thing. Or do you agree? Do
I
y'all
agree because like I'm not gonna say everybody, but we are in a generation where people started having sex early, so
That's
we were
true.
not having
That's
sex
true.
because of
To
relationship.
understand what
It
sex
was
is.
for the pleasure. So
Yeah.
some people can't differentiate pleasure and love, because how can you say you love somebody if you've never been in love? You feel me? Your only
That's true.
perception of
Facts,
love
facts,
is
facts.
pleasure. So some people can't make that fine line.
We got two people who just on top of their mental right now. Like
One, two.
like,
One, two.
I don't think people are thinking like that. So like, y'all just hitting me like a shit. I need to think about this when I go home. But yeah, like this is the point of it, like your own perspective. But what experiences from you guys, like you don't have to go deep into it, but like what experiences formed your sexual belief?
Help you learn and become
Like
the individual you
and
are
agree
today.
with-
Yeah.
Like to say this is what I want.
I gotta go first. Okay.
It don't
It
matter.
doesn't matter. Who could jump in?
Well, okay, so I don't want to like put okay, but I had this one man who
Yeah.
I feel like he basically taught me a lot of stuff, and he taught me like to be a little bit more vocal with the things that I like, and how to like express that to a partner without making him feel like, you know, less of himself. So I feel like that's how I learned how to tell people like, okay, you got to do this in order for you to get this kind of reaction.
Okay.
Okay. Do you also do the compromising? Like if the person
Oh yeah,
Okay.
it's all about confidence.
Do y'all feel like compromising is hard?
It depends.
It depends on what
the
it is.
situation.
I would say it does, cause like for me, there's certain things that I don't like. I'm not gonna. I don't know if I should say it, but like there's certain
Say
things.
it. We talking.
The
Yeah,
booty
we-
play, that whole booty play, I don't do
I
that.
feel like
I
that's
agree,
a
I
different.
agree. That's same.
That's a different, you know.
Yeah, so like to me, I
But
can't I feel like I wouldn't be able to compromise at all.
Mm-hmm.
And if my partner is like, this is what gotta make me feel good,
You can't be with it.
I am sorry.
You can't be with
But
it.
that's what I'm saying.
Exactly. As long as you're honest.
Yeah.
Exactly. They can figure
That's
that out by
deep.
themselves.
That's
There's
deep.
toys. Like, go get a toy if that's
Exactly.
if that's what you want. Like, go
Let
get
the
it.
toys fulfill the booty play.
Yeah, do it by yourself. Just don't cheat on
Right?
me.
Dang. That's crazy. But tell us your point of view.
What basically formed my sexual belief?
Yeah.
I feel like that's just through life experience. You feel me? Like, I'm not gonna say sex is everything in a relationship, but a relationship's like a milkshake, and the sex is the cherry on top. Like, I'm not saying like the milkshake has to have a cherry,
Yeah.
but my milkshake has to have a cherry. You feel
Okay.
me? But
Okay,
it
y'all heard?
depends.
Y'all heard? Okay.
But I'm not saying my compromise. I'm not saying it has to be the best cherry on top of the milkshake. You feel me? I'm
Yeah.
willing to make that compromise with my partner, but I'm just saying it all depends on communication. Like, I can't be with somebody that wants chocolate and I'm a vanilla milkshake kind of girl. Like, maybe we could do butter pecan.
Maybe
you
we
feel
could-
me? We
In
could
the
do
middle.
or
Yeah.
A little
caramel
swirl.
drizzle. Yeah, you know, a little drizzle.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna
That's crazy.
say do something that I'm not or act like something I'm not.
That's deep.
All right. Let me ask this. So, at what age did y'all officially learn about what sex was? Like, honestly.
Oh, in school, duh. What you talking about?
What age? We all have that age where we.
Oh, well,
say
we seen it for the first time?
Seen it for the first time?
Like what the hell is this?
Right,
Like,
probably younger.
Oh yeah, way younger. I mean, the first time I saw, can I say penis? The first time I saw a penis was like kindergarten, but like sex was probably like when I was like 6, 7. Like, I was young.
I feel like I always knew
But I
about
never
sex.
understood it. Like, I just seen like two naked people. I was just like, what are y'all doing? Like,
I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like I always knew what sex was. I could remember being small and be like,
they fucking.
boys and girls. It's like, cause there's a Haitian saying, like, I'm gonna try to remember. Hold on. Men and women are fuel and fire,
Fire.
right?
Yeah.
Some shit like that. So I always knew about like men and women when they come together, like this is it. So I don't know. I always felt like sex was a thing. Like since I was 2, maybe or 3. Like I feel like that was a normal thing for me. Like seeing sex.
I ain't gonna lie. It was elementary school for me, like 1st or 2nd grade. It was some like I witnessed it. Like
You went there?
yeah, like but as a jit, you like damn. Like now you think about it, down like damn. I really wasn't supposed to be like
you know, seeing it.
yeah, that type of shit. You feel me? So
Well, when you think about it now,
when
yeah.
we think about it now, it
But
just,
I ain't gonna lie, when I was young, I was like, sex? But I wasn't having the sex. I was just like, sex, man, I can't wait to be his age.
we didn't know what it was, but it was just like
It looked good.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Because it was like a thing, like men and women, this is what you're supposed to do. Like,
I feel like it's also because our parents try to hide it from us. So it's like when you you don't know about something, they're trying to hide it from you. You're just
Become
like,
more
what is
curious.
that? You know?
All right, so let me ask y'all another question.
they didn't
So-
do a good job.
So, have y'all parents ever had y'all gave y'all the talk? Like honestly, the real talk. Like y'all sitting down, y'all never got the talk, right? Okay,
Not
I got
really.
the talk. Okay, I'm not the
My
only
parents
one.
are
You got the
Haitian.
talk? I never got the talk.
never got it?
Never got the
But
talk.
from my mom, though,
It
not my dad.
was a basic talk. Like, boys, like, don't do stuff with boys. And I never knew what stuff was. You feel me? They kind of left it to the school system to teach. Because, you know, when they send that paper out, they're just like, all right, they got this, they got this.
That's where they messed up at. though.
Exactly.
where
That's
they messed up
exactly
at.
because they teach us the science of it, but they don't teach us the real life version of what sex and relationships and how love affects certain things.
About
That's
soul
true.
ties, things
Soul
like
ties.
that.
I
that's-
believe in soul
yeah,
ties.
that shit is
That's
real.
true.
That shit is real. That
I
shit
mean,
is
my
real.
mom taught me all of that, though. Like, that's
So you lucky.
I say that too, because like my dad, I don't even think my dad ever asked me if I had sex. Like it's weird. Like I don't know. I guess men don't do that.
Nah. He probably did, but he probably insinuated it and
Nah.
he knew what he was talking about. Like,
Man.
on that type of vibe.
This is how I know he'll be on the phone. Gary don't talk to no girls. Like he'll do shit like that. But because he don't know what I got going on. But he done never approach me like, so what you been doing?
He's
But my
waiting for
mom-
you to correct him.
Maybe. But my mom, like since I was 12, I remember my mom telling me shit like, don't sleep with certain women, like going into about energies, like certain
Yeah.
women. Like my mom will always be, so I used to be scared sometimes, like, yo, I can't sleep with certain girls because I don't want their energy rubbing off on me.
That's true.
You know what I mean? So
Still got to think that way.
yeah, I still think that way, but like that's something that stuck with me. So like I guess relationships or sex play a role of, like as for how you grew up, that play a role on your thoughts of sex also. Would you say? Yeah.
Yeah, most definitely.
This is deep.
Y'all
it can
believe
go
in soul
deeper.
ties, right?
Of
Yeah,
course.
yeah, that is real. It's real.
Y'all have soul ties?
Had.
Had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Was it
would say-
toxic?
Nah,
I would say yes for my
said no?
situation.
because everybody ever mess with, we always have a common understanding. Like I
Ooh.
never lie to none of them. I'll tell them the truth.
Okay, Dr.
No, for me it was not saying that I didn't say the truth, but for me it was toxic in a certain way from the other point of view.
Mm-hmm.
But what about you guys?
Yeah.
It was
Getting over
toxic.
it.
Yeah, kind of.
Dang. So soul ties, is it always kind of toxic?
Not necessarily, but some people, if it's broken at the time,
Mm-hmm.
most times it's because it was toxic or something in the relationship was toxic. It doesn't have to be the partner. It could just be something that y'all probably couldn't just
Do you
come to a common understanding on.
At the time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
do you feel like being in a toxic relationship is a norm nowadays?
Yeah,
Nowadays,
people
yeah.
uphold it. They want to be in a toxic. They want their ass.
That's the
beat
most
in a
weirdest thing.
relationship.
Y'all don't
I think
agree?
that's so
Very weird.
sad.
Social media played a role in that, I feel.
Very much.
Because it becomes a thing like, you got to go through this too.
Yeah, they make it seem like, oh,
damn.
damn, since everybody else is going through that, then it must be
Yeah.
okay. Like, no,
Exactly.
it's not okay to get cheated on or none of that.
I agree. Big time.
It's not.
I agree. And ladies, you did a beautiful thing here coming.
Thank you
giving your
so
point
much
of
for
view.
coming. Thank you.
And it's like I said, like it's nothing against what y'all say because this is your walk of life, your walk of life. You know what I mean? So I can agree to it and I can take some things from this. So, and I hope you guys can take some things from this too. So I appreciate you guys for coming in, giving us your POV.
Thank you for having us.
Give one final
Yeah.
shout out. You guys
Yeah.
can give one final shout out. Let them know how they could check you out, where they could see you. Where
Oh,
they
y'all
view
can
you.
follow me on Instagram, JAY.foreign. If y'all don't know how to spell foreign, Google it. Yeah, and that's it.
Google it to find out.
Google it.
You guys can check out my makeup page. It's SkyBeats_.
Okay.
Perfect. All right.
Hey.
Thank you so much.
You did it again. What episode this is again?
4.
Episode 4.
Yeah.
All right.
Season 1.
Season 1. So
Comment for season 2.
if you have anything to say, not really questions. If you have anything to say, you want to put your input in, comments down below. Voice your opinion. Now, nobody's wrong. Like Gary said,
Yeah.
nobody's wrong. Just voice your opinion. Tell us how you feel.
Thank you.
Welcome to What's Your POV.
This is the right place to be.
It's your boy Ja'HyI. I'm a musician, also a film director. You can check me out on TGE_KJB. And you can check out my work on everywhere at Ultra Dream Films on Instagram.
Well, this is Gary with an I. The Instagram is GaryFlow, GARIFLO. I'm a business consultant and I own businesses. Thank you so much. And we really want to talk about this right here. This is the beginning of something new right here.
Facts.
It's something where you can share your point of view with us. That's why we call it What's Your POV. So don't get mad at it when we talking. What we do want to plug in is, of course, our production team. We're doing something. We want your backing so we can continue this for you guys. So we're gonna give a special shout out to our showrunner, James. Follow him on Instagram at eccentric_MIA. Also, we want to go to our AD, Slight Work Films, which is Jeff. Our technical director, Max. Follow him at Instagram, which
Max in the cut.
is at MadeX. Max in the Cut. It's a scary site. So also we're going to give a special shout out to our unit production manager, Pharrell.
Pharrell.
And he's Haitian. That's the crazy.
Peter Kid.
Peter Kid. He's Haitian. What Haitian you know names Pharrell?
We don't know.
But, you know, we're going to work it out.
We gonna work it out.
Hey, we're gonna work it out. But yeah, shout out to everybody who's tuning in. We're gonna tell you to keep following us. We're gonna try to do our best with this. So give us some patience. Also, follow us on Instagram. What's your POV? Twitter coming very soon. And subscribe, like, share, get on that comment section.
We will be putting everything in the bottom of the description, so everybody can check us out. All our Instagrams, all our links, everywhere, so you can check us out. So we will be doing that. So keep that in mind.
That's what it is.
What's your POV?
Yeah.
We here.
That's how I'm feeling.